Hello, I'm Raf and I'm here to show you how easy it is to create your virtual tour and add it on a website with Wix. And if you're an enthusiast of 360 photographs like us, you probably know that you can create 360 photographs with such a camera like the QCam. But with our plugin, you can also use your smartphone or a DSLR camera. So it doesn't really matter. And we can jump into Wix and see how easy it is to create your website, first of all, and then to add your 360 photographs and create your virtual tour in it. Let's get to it. For this one, you can just click here, go next, and it's working the magic for you. You can just wait on this and select what I had already selected here and click on next. So we will not add any pages, so we will just click on edit site, and here we are on Wix's editor. So next thing, I'll show you basically how to directly add a virtual tour to it, and we'll do it on the website I've already created here on the Wix editor. So as you can see, it's nicely done with all the sections of the website. We will just add a new one. We will want for this demo the virtual tour to be on top. So what I can do here is just add a section and choose a blank one. But it can be anything because you will see that the virtual tour will just be pastable anywhere. So after you have the place where to put your virtual tour, you will just go here to add apps on the left. Let's see it in the Wix app market. And you can just search for virtual tours. Here it is. All right, so you just click on Add to Site and give it the permissions. As you can see, it will ask for permissions to just read some basic info. You click on Add to Site. And there you go. It already pasted a sample tour here, which you can move and center in this new section however you like. Basically, here we are with the tour. We can just click on it. First the section, then the tour, and click on Settings. As you can see, the virtual tours menu opens. You can just click on Get Started and it will become a window letting you create your first tour. So we'll just name it, continue. Oh, actually, you first have to upload your images. So let's do that. Let's go to some nice 360 pics and upload some. Let's do more all at the same time with multiple selection. There you go. It's uploading them quite slowly because they are big, but soon we'll have them all and we will be able to select the ones that we want, which of course will be all of them. Just for fun, let's also try to upload a picture in a format that will do nothing for 360. So this nice buffalo. And see what happens with that. While the not good one keeps loading and loading, and that's actually not because it's not 360, but because of the aspect ratio, which really doesn't work. So let's just cancel this upload here and select up to 3 360 pictures. let's see, this one, and this one, and continue. All right, so the tour is here, test with 3 photos, and we can directly play it and see how it became. So, as you can see, this is a view of ViarLive office, and we can close it for now and click on this menu here. We can edit the tour. From here, you can definitely look around, of course, but let's look at the functions. So we have the photos in a sequence, and let's try then to make the tour move forward, right? So you can do it in 2 ways. Here on the left, you have a toolbar, and this functionality is provided by the hotspot. So let's just drag a hotspot where we think it would be cool to proceed to the next picture, like here. Now, I had already chosen an image, and I can just put a title, hotspot 1, and then go down and save it. But there's other ways to do it. So, for example, you can reopen it and click on Update under the picture and choose another one from here. Or what you can do is also, let's delete this one, drag and drop the picture from the bottom. Yeah, like this, you just go to it, but if you just drag it, it will instantly create the hotspot for that picture. Now, let's say you don't have the right picture here, so let's unlink this one. You will just click on plus here on the left and select a different one. For now, we just keep what we had, or you can upload more directly from this interface. All right, so let's go ahead and create the hotspot. Number 3, we would like it here. And let's just put again, hotspot 1. Let's see how it works. You can choose a color, of course, you can choose an icon, which is very important for many tours to show the direction you're going in. So let's put actually an arrow. Let's put an arrow moving up. Save. And there you go. All right, and after we have the hotspot done, let's see how other types of tools work. So here on the left, we have the info spot, which we can drag anywhere as well. Let's drag one here. And that's the water tag. So let's call it water. Water. Oops. And let's choose an icon as well here, but no need of going crazy. So let's save it here. I'll show you later how it works in the preview. For now, let's just put some random stuff, such as a link. Let's add it here on the ViarLive logo. FW Fusion.works. And that's it. Okay, so let's see how it looks in practice. Let's preview here on the top right. And basically what happened is just the tools went out, but you're exactly in the same place where you were before. And you can just see, for example, on the info spot, just by hovering over it, the info spot itself, and if you click also the content, which in this case is the same. Then you can obviously click on the link and it will bring you where you decided to. Or here's the most interesting feature, the hotspot. When you click, you will just move forward to the picture you selected. So let's actually stop here and edit from here. The cool thing is you can just edit it while you go. So now we are in the second picture, although in this case we removed it and we put it back, so it's actually showing as a third one on the bottom. And let's add the final hotspot, but this time we just drag it from here, from the bottom, here forward, and hotspot 2, and we scroll down and put another arrow like this, and save. Right? You can straight away see how it went by clicking on preview again and just clicking on it. And yeah, I didn't put it exactly right in the picture, but you can see that we moved forward. And you can just click on edit again and continue. Now you can just click on it and go back to the actually second picture that already had the hotspot to go forward, but still misses the hotspot to go back. So we can just do the same by facing back, clicking on edit, and dragging the first picture here. In this case, it's hotspot 4, and we can put another arrow kind of showing the door. Save. And now when we preview this, we just closed the tour. We can just click here, we're back to the start. And oops, sorry for that. Edit selected tour. Yeah. So once again, you just close the tour now. You can click to the second picture, to the third picture, and then just turn and go back. Here is 1, 2, and 3. All right, so now let's go back to edit and see all the other options. First of all, let's find one that can act as the thumbnail of this tour. For example, here, the entrance. We just go here on the picture icon, click, and set the view as image thumbnail here. Or, once it updated, we can also use this to set the view as your tour's cover image. And it will just tell you that it's updated. We can see later how it changed in the Wix website. The last thing is set this view as your tour starting point, which we also want. And the tour updated. So now let's close this window and see how it looks in the website. First of all, we can also resize this tour. Let's put it just a little bit bigger to see how it's done, and centered. And then when we want to see how it looks in reality, we click on preview on the top right. And instantly we are here, preview mode. We can just click on the tour. The rest down here is just the regular template with sample pages. And here our tour works instantly. So we can just go ahead and click on the links or click on the info spots and also go the whole tour. It works here and so on. And even from here we can use the navigation bar on the bottom or make it full screen, even better. Now we can go back to the editor here on the top right and go to the rest of the settings. So we click on the tour, go to settings here, my tour, test, this is done, and click on settings. So as you can see, we can play around a bit. We can, for example, show the tour name or not, and you will see the change right there. You can also set it to hide the image name, which is a good idea. So let's do this. And then we can play with the design. So for example, we can change the font, make it bigger. So assuming that we would have a nice title instead of test, it could look nice here and be made bold, underline, and so on. And you can choose from a multitude of nice fonts, as you can see here. So let's just put a random one. Okay. You can also click on themes and just to be consistent, use a type of heading or paragraph. Next, we can play with the borders as well if we want. So, especially if the site is perhaps in a dark theme, you could put a nice thick border to emphasize the tour, and of course pick a color and make it whatever color, like this silly red. And next, that's it. That's about it. We're done with the test tour, and of course you can add more of them, by the way, in the page, but you will discover how. You can try it out. You can see how to create a Wix account. It's very easy, very quick. Took me just 2 minutes. And you can play around a bit. Just repeat the actions here. I'll leave a link in the description. And test it out with your pictures. Tell us how it goes. Bye-bye.